Hello guys, welcome to Examdays. So in this video we are going to discuss about MLHP Entrance Examination multiple choice questions. So in the series of hundreds videos, so this is the fifth part. So we are discussing today a fifth part. So in this series, first question today, which of the following factor is necessary for a healthy person? Which of the following factors is necessary for a healthy person? Your options: A, vaccination; B, balanced diet; C, personal hygiene; D, all of the above. Yes, the correct answer is all of the above. Every health person should need a vaccination on time, balanced diet every day, personal hygiene in the monthly wise. So as explanation is given, health is defined as the state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Since health is a wealth, effective health maintenance benefits both the body and the mind as well as the future. When the people are healthy, they are more efficient at work. This increases the productivity and brings economic prosperity. So the correct answer is option D. Moving on to the next question. Beriberi disease or disorder is caused by deficiency of which of the following vitamin? Beriberi disease disorder is caused by the deficiency of which of the following vitamin? Your options: A, vitamin B12; B, vitamin B2; C, vitamin B1; D, vitamin B3. Beriberi disease caused by vitamin B1. Yes, as explanation seen, vitamins are helps the protecting our bodies against all the disease. This deficiency or one or more nutrient can cause the disease or disorder in our bodies. Disease that occur due to the lack of nutrients over a long period are called deficiency disease. So vitamin deficiency mainly are two types. So here this point is a very important. You have to understand vitamin disease as a two types as a deficiency problems. A, primary, and the next stage is a secondary. For example, vitamin deficiency disease like a rickets, beriberi and pellagra is showing a kind of disease. So beriberi disease caused by the vitamin B1, so which also known as thiamine deficiency. So you can understand both the names are different, but the deficiency as a disease is going to be the same. So as we said, there are the two types of disease: wet beriberi and dry beriberi. Okay, so you have to understand the both the things. What is wet beriberi and what is dry beriberi? Wet beriberi affects the heart and circulatory systems. Okay, this is the upper part, whereas dry beriberi damages the nerve, can be leads to the muscle strength, eventually muscle paralysis. So this is dry beriberi is very dangerous by compared to the wet beriberi. So you have to understand which beriberi is most dangerous, because dry is a dryness, nothing else in that means there is a leads to the nervous system. If the nervous system fail, then the muscle will be stop building as a strength, and eventually it goes to the paralysis, the complete body going to the on the bed completely not able to move, so which is called as paralysis for lifelong. So wet beriberi attacks only the heart and the circulatory systems. So you have to understand beriberi systems, B1 as the perfect answer for the beriberi disease. So beriberi vitamin should be the balanced diet in a person as consistently monitor in our family members. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following is a water soluble vitamin? Which of the following is a water soluble vitamin? Your options are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D and vitamin E. So except C, all other vitamins are given here. So you have to understand which vitamin is a water soluble. So the correct answer is option is B, vitamin B. Okay, so here is a vitamin are divided into two groups. As we know, this is already one is the fat soluble and water soluble. Okay, fat soluble are A, D, E, K. Okay, A, D, E, K, we can simply that A, D, E, K simple we can understand. Except ADVK remaining items, so say B group as well as C group, BC. When you say you understand BC, how do you remember for say English alphabetical order A, B, C? Okay, except A, B, C, R comes under water. Okay, you have to understand in this way. B group as well as the C group comes under water. Except this BC, say A. So BC are both water. Next D, E, these are the fat. Okay, so you understand, and move on to the K. K is added to the fat one. Okay, so this is A, D, E, K, and in between BC is comes under the water soluble. So 8 of the water soluble vitamins are known as B complex groups. So this body needs vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid or ascorbate, to resist the disease and keep the gums and teeth healthy. Of course, vitamin C can helps the teeth healthy. Our bodies cannot store water soluble metals because it consistently discharge on a regular basis. So you have to consume the vitamins B and C as per and consistently monitor your two vitamins B and C. But A, D, E, K it stay up to a certain time. Okay, hence daily intake of these vitamins is required in small amount. Do not take any maximum or exceed or amounts. Okay, you should carry the small amount up to the person how much balanced vitamin you need. Okay, so B, C are water vitamins, soluble vitamins. Moving on to the next question. 100 ml of human milk contain dash the grams of protein. 100 ml of human milk contain dash grams of protein. A 1.1, B 1.2, C 1.3 and D 1.4. Your options 1.2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Say this is the order of mathematical series. Okay, so in that you understand the first two mathematical series you have to take 1, 2, in between just put the comma, it is 1.2. This is comes under 100 ml of human milk. 100 ml of human milk contains 1.2 grams of protein. So 1.2 P protein. So this is the way the explanation. Okay, even though you can check the nutritional requirement of infants means the small children are meet through the composition of human breast milk and the contribution from the complementary foods given to them. Okay, so 100 ml of human milk contain approximately 1.2 grams of protein. So infant should be consumes, for example, infant consume 100 ml of breast milk. Okay, so he or she, okay, you can say infant, he will get 1.2 grams of protein. So if you say average secretion of 850 ml breast milk all beyond, the mother should provide the nutrition the first 4 to 6 months. So this is very important scenario. Up to 4 to 6 months the mother has to give the breast milk to the child. Minimum to minimum 4 to 6 months is compulsory, because their body will be grow up to a certain, or the infant body will need a certain proteins from mother breast milk. Moving on to the next question. The study of food and function in the body is defined as A. Science, B. Food science, C. Diet, D. Nutrition. A study of food and the function of the body is defined as nutrition. So nutrition is a defined of science of foods, nutrition and other substance they contain within the body. Okay, actions such as indigestion, digestion, absorption, metabolism and excretion, all are study of nutrition. So you have to remember these are all the terms which comes under the nutrition part. While these summarize or physically dimensions, nutrition has a social, psychological and economic dimensions too. So in this sentence, food nutrition of their action or health. Health depends upon the large exchange of nutrient. The nutrient depends upon the what are the food we are consuming, or we call also called as intake. Moving on to the next question. Without spot the dash vitamin deficiency. C option A, B is a D, and option C E, option D is a K. So here is A, D, E, K. This all are considered a fat soluble vitamins. Okay, soluble vitamins. Except B and C, these are the water soluble. Okay, so all options are given A, D, E, K. So bit spot is a which vitamin deficiency is considered as a option is A. So vitamins organization, we require the adequate quantities for the good health. So our body cannot synthesize vitamins. So here is the fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. We already discussed in earlier bit. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following statement is correct? A. Carbohydrate are the body major energy reserve. So you have to understand which of the following statement is correct. Okay. So if you see the B bit, when there is no further need of amino acids for the growth or repair, they are broken down and used for energy. Option C. The carbohydrate glucose, sucrose and fructose are non-glycemic carbohydrates. Moving on to the fourth bit, which is a D bit. In the addition to the carbon, the hydrogen and oxygen, all fat contains nitrogen. So I think the almost is option is B. Seems to be this is the correct. Okay. So what is the answer is the correct bit. When there is no further need of amino acid growth repair, they are broken down and used for the energy. So this is the very important case for the correct statement. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following minerals are required for the synthesis of chlorophyll? Which of the following minerals is required for the synthesis of chlorophyll? A. Copper, B. Potassium, C. Nitrogen and D. Iron. So I think the correct answer is going to be iron. Yeah, option D is so iron is a part of myoglobin, a protein that carries and stores oxygen specifically in muscle tissues. Iron is important for a healthy brain development and also growth in the children. So it is a normal productions as a function of various cells and hormones. So if you are talking about the brain development in the children, if you see the brain development in the children, so most of the pregnancy women are not going to take like say folic acid tablet. Okay, folic acid tablet, so which builds the actually the which help for the brain development as well as the back nerve development process. So this is tablet will gives the additional boost to the most of the pregnant ladies. Okay, so iron tablet is most important, especially in the pregnancy period of time. So it has, apart from that one, iron is the most important for every person, especially for the children where the brain development must be. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following minerals is a constitute of cell membranes or nucleic acids? Option A, zinc, B, potassium, C, phosphorus and the option D is manganese. The correct answer is phosphorus is option C. So phosphorus is a minerals that makes up to the 1% of the person total body weight. For example, your body weight is 50 kg. Okay, so in that you have at least mineral that makes 1% of the total body weight. Okay, so the second most abundant mineral in the body, it is present in every cell of the body. Most of the phosphorus in the body is found in the bones as well as in the teeth. So every human, I can say, you have the 1% overall the weight. So everybody has the different weight, so different amount of the percentage value will be differ inside, like say in 1% of this phosphorus. Okay, so moving on to the next question, how many essential nutrients does a plant require? A 15, B 17, C 16, D 20. So question is once again, how many essential nutrients that plant required? So as we know, the answer is 17 is required mostly, because the essential nutrient for the plants in a relatively large amount, it is soil supplies the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, manganese and sulfur. So these all the elements are required for the growth of a tree in specific in scheduled time period. Moving on to the next question, all of the following are nutrients found in the food. Okay, all of the nutrients found in the food except which one is not. Except which one is not. Okay, which one is not. Except means not. A plasma, B proteins, C carbohydrates, D vitamins. So we can understand proteins in the body. Okay, we can find in the food. Carbohydrates in the food. Okay, vitamins in the food. Plasma does not available on the food. Okay, so that is the answer. Plasma is a liquid component which is in your body that contribute to 50% of body in the blood total volume. Okay, so this is the blood. So wherever you see this kind of cells which is included in the blood, which is called as a plasma. Okay, so the plasma will be a different cases. Okay, these red are the blood cells, and this area, this small white color area is called as platelets. Okay, so this is a liquid where we are seeing this is the element here, liquid in a say yellow region is called as a plasma, which is called a liquid component. It is simply given a liquid component is a plasma. Plasma is necessary to help your body recover from the injury, distribute nutrient, remove wastage and prevent the infection while moving throughout your circulatory system. So plasma is very important, essential, which we mix with your blood. Okay, so now you understand difference between the plasma, platelets as well as blood cells. Okay, so these are different areas also carries the blood, which is lymphocytes, monocytes. Okay, so these are the different areas. Okay, so how much percentage of plasma is in your body in blood is 55%. This is the one type of questions. Okay, what is the percentage of plasma in your blood contain? Means plasmas contain 55%, platelets contain 0.001 and blood cells contain 41%. Okay, so you have to remember this question is very important. Okay, I have not covered as MCQ, but you have to understand what is the percentage this plasma contain, what is the blood cells contain in your. Okay, so how much it is? 6 plus 96. Where are the remaining 4%? You have to understand there is a platelet and also some other white blood cells. Okay, here is the white blood cells is a 4%. How much is a 4155 plus 4 is equal to 100% of your complete blood. White blood cells are 4%. So you have to remember this percentage value also. Make sure that you have to understand this. Okay, now moving on to the next question. A diet high in saturated fats can be linked to the which of the following? a diet very high diet the saturation fats. High diet saturation fats is a very important cases. Okay, A, kidney failure, B, bulimia, C, anorexia, and D, cardiovascular disease. So high saturated diet, high saturated fats can be linked to the cardiovascular disease. So here is the risk factor where is clearly showing here is this is the area has been be created in your body. Okay, so either it possible through the family study or through the fatty food. Okay, fast food. Okay, so there is a four of them, the main types of described on this page, which is a coronary heart disease, strokes, peripheral arterial disease, and the fourth one is the aortic disease. So this is very important. So you have to reduce your fast food and you have to check with any family history is available or not. Okay, so don't eat the maximum fat foods. So you have to cut it, like say fat food, like say sweet. Okay, so you have to consume very less, eat very less food, or you can take natural sweet foods. This is the best for to reduce this kind of risk factors in your body. Do not consume sweets. It will be very problem creative, like the sweet as well as we can say sugar also. So if you are interested to take these two, at least you have to take in low. Moving on to the next question. This food group is our body best source for energy. What is the food group which help the source of energy? Okay, very interesting question. A, meat group, B, fats, oil, sweets, C, breads and cereals, D, milk and cheese. So here is the bread as well as cereals. So bread and cereals are the good sources for the fiber as well as carbohydrates as well as the proteins and a wide range of vitamins and minerals. So here is the best sources. At least you have to take once or twice a day in your regular meal food schedule. Okay, so the food group should be from a main source like kilojoules, which means energy. Kilojoules means energy in the diet. So grains are essential part of the health diet, providing nutrition and energy for the child normal growth and development. So next question, which of the following required for the food label? A, total carbohydrate, B, sugar, C, iron, and D, all of the above, which is all of the above which is required of food label. Okay, all of these three things are correct answers. Moving on to the next question. So before going to the question, I need to check there is so many questions are available. Okay, so next question, foods from the meat and the poultry, fish dry, beans, eggs and the nuts group are an important source of A, iron, B, fiber, C, beta carotene and D, calcium. The correct answer is iron. So regarding the iron, I already discussed in the previous bit. Okay, you have to collect the same amount of explanation. Next question, this nutrient is needed for healthy immune systems and a strong connective tissue. A, fiber, vitamin K, vitamin C and fluoride. So what is your answer? You just comment on the below comment box. Let's see how many people are going to answer correctly for this question, because very simple question it is. So this nutrient is needed for a healthy immune system and strong connective tissue. So the correct answer is option C, Vitamin C is the correct answer. Yes, vitamin C. So these are the food schedule as given. These are the food table as given. You have to see the food table. Strawberry, orange, grapes, sandwich, hay, kiwi, sweet peppers, and guava and papaya. Okay, these are the main essentially food for the vitamin C, which helps healthy immune system as well as strong connective tissue purpose. This mineral is essential for the body, the red blood cells, and the deficiency might cause anemia. Again, iron, B, magnesium, C, iodine, and D, chloremium. So the correct answer is iron is a healthy red blood cells essential, and the deficiency might cause anemia. The same amount. So regarding the iron, so earlier bit explanation, you should collect it. Okay. Next question. In the most of used carbohydrate is the most often used carbohydrate is A, glucose, B, magnesium, C, hydrocarbons, D, potassium. The correct answer is glucose. So you understand the question? Most often used carbohydrate is glucose. The sugar, the main sugar found in your body, it comes from the food you eat, is your body main source of energy. Your blood carries glucose to all of your body cells to use for the energy. Diabetes is a disease in which your blood levels too high. So this is the chemical formula of glucose. So this chemical formula also which help in the examination. So you should understand what is the chemical formula of glucose, which is a CH2 and OH. Moving on to the next question. The disease caused in the adult because of the deficiency of vitamin D. A, hemophilia, B, tuberculosis, osteoporosis, and osteomalacia. Okay, the correct answer is osteomalacia. Okay, this is the because of the vitamin D deficiency. So it is the softening the bones. The most often occurs because of the problem of vitamin D, of course, which help to your body absorb the calcium. Your body needs to be calcium to maintain the strength and the hardness of your bones. So this will be most often affected in the children. Okay, so rickets will be affected. Okay, moving on to the next question. The first fat soluble vitamin identified in vitamin A. Question once again. The first fat soluble vitamin A was identified in A 1913, B 1918, C 1923, and 1926. What is the answer is? The first fat soluble vitamin A identified in 1913. Yes. 1913 is a accessory of food substance initially believed to be the single vitamin. Two separate factors were involved. The effective against the scorpho and thalamia was named as a vitamin A. Other effective against the rickets was named as a vitamin D. So here is the previous bit you can understand. So this is vitamin D is comes under which is affect the rickets, as a vitamin A is affects the other scleropathia is named. Okay, so vitamin A, this one, this is the vitamin D. Okay, this is a vitamin fat comes under the vitamin A. Moving on to the next question. The process of breaking complex molecules is more simple substance is called. The process of breaking complex molecules in more simple substance is called A, ingestion, B, refraction, C, diffraction, and D, digestion. Correct answer is option D, digestion. Is a complex molecule is more substance is called, which is the body you uses for the energy, growth, and cell repair needed in the survival. The digestion process is all involved creating the waste to the eliminated. So this is the picture is enough for understanding how the digestion processes work. Moving on to the next question. The overeating of nutrients or excess intake of the nutrient is classified as A. Overnutrition, B. Malnutrition, C. Saturated, D. Overnutrition as well as malnutrition. So this is the answer. This is the overeating of nutrients or the excess intake of the nutrients is very dangerous. Excess of intake is very dangerous because this will be forms. This is the normal body. This is a balanced. This is over intake. So you have to understand in which part you are. Overnutrition is the form of malnutrition, imbalanced nutrition. This is very dangerous to that, cause very dangerous health issues will be caused in this position. So here is a given explanation leading to the accumulation of body fat that impair to the health, like say overweight are called obesity. This is the obesity part. So very dangerous part. So you should understand which is a good one on which is a bad for the health. So never take any overnutrition because you should not feel healthy in this position. Okay, always be balanced and take food as a little as body required. Moving on to the next question. The acid which converts inactive pepsinogen into pepsin is option A hydrochloric acid, B nucleic acid, C citric acid, and D sulfuric acid. The acid in which converts inactive pepsinogen into pepsin. Your option is the correct answer is hydrochloric acid. Explanation as given. Hydrochloric acid, this is the part as given for understanding, is a water based or ammunition based solution of hydrogen chloride gas. It is also main component of gastric. This is produced naturally in the human stomach, help digestion food. So this is an explanation for the pepsinogen to pepsin conversion. So this is all about today questions on nutrition. So this is actually the topicals taken from the candidate. Yesterday one user has commented, please do videos on the nutrition, and other 3 topics are given. So we are going to convert this nutrition series till 10 videos, and we will cover other topics also. So you have to download this PPT. The link will be available on the comment box. Okay, direct the PDF will be so is given. So you can download this PDF directly, no issue. Okay, so this PDF will be help to prepare for your examination. Okay guys, so also like this video and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe this Examdays TSAP channel. Okay, because regular videos will be get. And also your comment on the below comment box, is there any mistakes found in this video? Okay, we will rectify those things in the upcoming next video, and also suggest the topic names which we going to cover. Okay, thank you so much. PDF will be available in description box. Thank you, and subscribe for Examdays TSAP. Thank you.